Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, yeah. Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, yeah. Tell 'em turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, a courtesy call. I am not afraid.
Check it out. It's Monday.
It is Monday.
Yay, Monday.
Everyone loves a Monday.
Yeah, everybody likes Monday except for the fact that nothing's been happening over the weekend.
I don't know. It's already started peeking pool over on the Twitters. You can find us at DOAE Show. Use the hashtag arm yourselves. That's with the V and the F.
True enough.
True. Peekaboo, Snarky, Jackhole, live from North Carolina. It's Defenders Monday Night! Featuring how did they end up in primetime players? Steven Airey and Dylan Miles.
We ask ourselves the same question every single night.
Single day. It's like,
But thank you for playing.
see, I got a retweet for sure.
Very.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. And by Happy Monday, I don't mean actual Happy Monday because,
You're having a rough Monday.
I've
Had better.
I've had much better Mondays.
Better.
I'm just saying my Mondays have been much better. So
Could be much worse, though, too.
yes, could very much be so much worse, but that's okay. We're not going to get into like a lot of the physical stuff there, but that's all right.
You got too much other good stuff to get into.
I've got too many other things to talk about, you know. But first, let me tell you a little bit about our sponsor this quarter hour, because that's what we're doing. It's Gunbox.
Gunbox
Gunbox is an amazing little tool.
It is.
If you feel the need to protect your family, but also you want to make sure that your family doesn't accidentally kill themselves with the weapons that you choose to protect them with,
Yeah, that would be what you call irony.
maybe you should get a Gunbox.
Maybe you should.
Gunbox is the new 2.0 design. It's ultimate, quick, and accessible handgun safe. It's perfect for securing your firearm when you're not carrying it on your person. It's amazing. It is wonderful stuff. You should try it out. They have a key code. They have your fingerprint. They have an RFID reader that actually fits on a ring that you wear on your finger, so you can just wave your hand over top of it and it pops open. Everything's good to go. They have a travel size version of it, so you can fit it in your cargo, in your luggage and things like that if you really want to do that. And you think that it's not going to get lost? Friggin' yo, Rocky Stucci. Friggin' yo. What's going on? Friggin' yo. But if you'd like to check out the Gunbox and you'd like to see what they have going on, go to gunbox.com and use the promo code Mojo50 when you go to checkout. 10% off on any order above $159. It's Mojo50 to get 10% off on any of your orders over at gunbox.com. Gunbox.com.
Gunbox.com.
So, Notre Dame is on fire.
Wait. Say that again?
Notre Dame is on fire.
Yeah, it is! Notre Dame, #1! Woo! Yeah!
No.
Go, Notre Dame, fighting
No.
Irish!
No.
Yeah!
No.
Oh, wait.
Dylan,
What?
no.
What?
No.
What? Come on, no. Notre Dame fighting Notre Dame. Woo! Yeah!
No, stop. No.
Irish.
No.
What? No, you can't. Hold on.
No.
You can't sit here and
What is
say
wrong with you?
Dame is on fire. They are on fire.
The cathedral at Notre Dame in France is on fire, literally.
So we're not talking sports.
No.
Oh.
No.
This is awkward. Huh.
It caught fire today.
So not
No, stop. No, kill.
Oh.
Stop it.
Damn. Okay.
No.
I mean,
Who cares about football?
Who cares about football when the church is burning?
The cathedral's on fire. Now, the stonework and masonry. Look, that's the thing. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows what's going on, really.
It's an accident.
Sure. It was an accident.
It was a tinderbox. That joker went up so quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's made of 7,000-year-old wood.
That's what. So are you implying it's a little dry?
It needs some moistening. That's all I'm saying.
That's gross. That's so nasty.
But nonetheless, the stonework seems to be fine. So that's
that.
Well, that's like 90% of the thing. So the stonework, the outside framing and everything seems to be fine. They just got to replace
everything else.
Everything else.
Everything. Which is, I don't mean to laugh. We don't mean to make light of it. It is.
No, I do mean to make light of it because it is a terrible situation, and the only way that I can handle these sort of things is to make light of it. That's what I do. You people mourn how you mourn. This is how we mourn. We laugh at it because it makes. France has come out and said that they're definitely going to fix it.
France came out.
That well, I mean, they came out years ago, but
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Good. But anyway, so on an also crappy note, there was a.
But we're on such a high note now.
I know. Why? You know what? We're gonna keep this buzz going.
Oh, great.
As alcoholics always apparently say all the time, is we're gonna keep this buzz going. Oh, this one we've tossed this one around for a while.
Because we don't want to talk about it.
We don't want to talk about it, but we figured, you know what? Notre Dame's on fire, so we might as well.
The church is on fire, so.
The church is on fire.
Yeah, I know. Gosh.
You see, we keep laughing and joking, trying to get around it. It's not working. We're
not getting past anything now. We're just stuck. We're stuck here. So I'm just gonna.
All right, a horrific scene unfolded on a Tuesday in a waiting room in Austin, Texas. Veterans Affairs Clinic, when a veteran reportedly shot himself to death in front of hundreds of witnesses. Despite the commotion, many in the building remained unaware of what had occurred for some time after the shooting, said KWTX News 10. One group therapy class even continued on for almost an hour after the shot was fired.
Yes.
Quote, all of a sudden over the intercom, they have this statement about everyone must clear the building, including staff. So it was a little surprising, end quote.
You said staff.
Veteran Ken Walker told News 10. Once vacant, the hospital was locked down for investigation. Reddit user, lady apparently had taken a picture of the waiting room in wake of the suicide, which literally
because that's what everybody needs.
Because that just makes this adds to closure, doesn't it? It does. Like most VA medical centers and non-VA centers, the Austin, Texas clinic has not installed metal detectors.
No.
Relying heavily instead randomized bag searches. If only I hate the VA. This is this is not quite as big as this is one of my things. Like this is up there with abortion for me. Like this is
one of those big issues that you look at and you're like, how many veterans die a day?
Yeah, it's at least 22 on the low end that they report.
Yeah, they report that they report.
It's more than that every day. And this is stuff that happens. He was in the building of the place that was supposed to allegedly give him allegedly give him help. And 2018 Government Accountability Office report determined that the VA had not been adhering to the same security standards required of federal buildings, potentially leaving staff and patients vulnerable to risk. In 2015, Veterans Affairs psychologist Timothy Fjordback.
That's a great name. Hashtag nailed it.
Hashtag like a veteran. No pun intended. He was 63, was shot and killed by Jerry Serrato, a 48, at a clinic in El Paso, Texas. Serrato then killed himself. Between October of 2017 and November 2018, 19 vets have died by suicide on the grounds of a VA medical facility in what some believe to be acts of protesting inadequate treatment by the country they served. I don't know why they would come up with that.
I have no idea why they would come up with that.
It's a weird thing. I just doesn't make sense to me. In December, Marine Colonel Jim Turner, 55, put his service uniform on, drove to the Bay Pines Department Veterans Affairs, and shot himself outside the medical center, leaving a note next to his body. Quote, I bet if you looked at the 22 suicides a day, you will see a VA screwed up in 90%, it said.
Yeah, okay, so let's stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
This man obviously knew that he was going to kill himself.
Yeah, oh yeah, this was planned. This was not just a
one last minute thing. This was a well thought out, well organized, I'm going to kill myself and make sure that people see it sort of thing.
Or at the very least, it was I'm at my rope's end. If I go in here and this doesn't, something doesn't get resolved or on the path for resolution, I'm going to do it myself.
And so he sat in the waiting room for however long and then shot himself because he couldn't stand waiting anymore.
Yep. And this is what's happening to our vets on a regular basis. And this is the ones that we know about. Mm-hmm. There are hundreds of them that no one ever hears about, no one ever sees about, no one ever finds out till it's too late.
Yeah, like less than a week ago, there were two veterans from Georgia that killed themselves, separate incidents outside of a VA. It happens all over, guys. It happens all over the place. And these people, they want to cover it up as much as possible, but you don't. To understand,
mm-hmm.
you have to be there to understand. And I don't, because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, so I don't understand the stresses that they went through. I don't understand the crap that they went through. And so while I can empathize, I can't sympathize. I can just guess, right?
Yeah.
Now, you were in certain areas and things like that, but were you in like full on war zone and junk? No, not like a lot of these guys. I mean, I've been in I could tell some stories of some very serious situations that I was in, but not like it was nothing. I mean, it was life threatening. I will give it that, but it was not to the extent that a lot of these guys have had to dealt with. And again, for all the talking and everything else, I was on the ocean. I was out in the middle of the water. Right.
The potential, the things that we had to deal with were a little bit different than the guys that are on the ground, explosive.
Seeing it every single day.
Yeah, seeing it day in and day out. It's I think people can go into and different people are obviously different in different ways, but you could go into a situation like that and like one situation, one little thing and be done with it and leave. It'll bug you for a while, but you'll eventually get over it. But these cats go on tour for years.
Yep.
So they go over there for a year at a time, sometimes longer.
Yeah, and they see some crazy crap.
Day in and day out. And I mean, nothing becomes normal. And no one is here on this side to help them. We've become so far removed with social media and everything else that we don't
internet.
Even people. Yeah, we don't even connect with the people that we deal with here on a regular basis. How are we supposed to relate to those guys coming from over there who live in a third world country or worse, who are being shot at, who have shot at people, have seen things that no human should have to see or deal with?
Yep.
And then they come back here and we're already disconnected from each other. How are we supposed to help them?
Yep, that's exactly right. That is one of the things. Oh, by the way, shameless plug, there is a new show on Mojo 50. It's from the founders of Mighty Oaks.
Mighty Oaks.
The Mighty Oaks Foundation is a veteran-run organization specifically set up to help those with these sort of thoughts, suicide prevention and things like that in veterans going through, making sure when they come back they get a good transition and they can put themselves in the right state of mind to come back and become a person again.
Yep.
So check out the show. I think that's on Sundays.
Yep.
Mighty Oaks. It's the conversation there, and also go to their website. I think it's mightyoaks.org.
Yep. I've been wanting to interview Travis Mills for a very long time, and I'm hoping to get him
since he's on Mojo now.
Oh yeah, Spence.
I mean, we might as well try to push that.
I'm hoping to get him on. I met him at CPAC, and he is the coolest, the most laid back dude.
I completely understand that, and I bet he is.
But it's weird. It's just you have to meet him to understand it. It's
over on the MeWe, Zig the Trucking Gator is close the VA, disband it, and then give every veteran a card backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government that works everywhere and anywhere for medical procedures that need to occur. I don't care what medical procedures they use it for. It should just work for all, even if Paul wants to become Paulina. And he also said, "Oh, Dylan was a seaman surrounded by seamen."
Actually, I was an airman. Bite me. Anyway,
surrounded by seamen.
Surrounded by seamen, yes, and a couple of firemen. But anyway, I had a bell in my brain. No, the only problem I have with that statement, Zig, is the full faith
and credit of the United
States. Probably doesn't amount to a whole hell of a lot, but I get where you're going, and I like where your head's at. Asking for a friend Jack Hole over on the Twitter at DOA Show, Steven Airey, Dylan Mouse. If they would just hashtag fix the VA, maybe veterans would stop killing themselves at the facilities.
Man, I tell you what, I believe somebody really started that fix the VA thing a long time ago. But
I know, and by God, it's gonna go until I die. That's for sure.
That is for sure. Maybe they should just fix the VA so that we don't have to keep going.
Yeah, damn VA.
That's just really creepy, Zig the Trucking Gator.
I know. But that's why I don't use the VA. I won't. I mean, there's a couple of other little things involved in all that. But yeah, I don't do the VA. I won't. And I feel bad for anybody that does, because people will tell it to you. They'll say, "Oh, you want to see socialized medicine? Look at the VA." It's one of those things that you say it, but until you're involved in it, until you see it, until you've experienced it, you won't understand. You don't understand when you go in and you've severely hurt yourself and they throw 800 milligram Motrin at you and be like, "Here, just take this
and call me in the morning."
Yeah, you could be off of, you don't have to stand duty for the rest of the day, but check in tomorrow and we'll see where you're at.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Kevin over on the Facebook says, "I hear that it takes a lot of semen to break through an airman."
I knew I was.
I love you guys. That's
See,
amazing.
This is how we mourn, people. This is how we mourn.
Patriot Mobile is an amazing company. Look, the far left, they've crossed a line. They're silencing conservatives across America. They're shadow banning us on Twitter and on Facebook. And Dylan and I have been blocked multiple times over the past week. It's been crazy. They block our ads on YouTube. They restrict our searches on Google. They actually do that. If you don't,
we got a story coming up about that.
We got a story about that too. Look, every one of these actions, they're completely against our First Amendment rights. It's time for conservative Americans to wake up. Okay, you have a choice, and you can fight back with veteran-led Patriot Mobile, America's only conservative cell phone company. Every phone call protects your constitutional right. Every bill that you have fights for your freedoms. Get the same reliable nationwide coverage you already have, and know that your hard-earned money is supporting conservative organizations like the Heritage Foundation, the NRA, the Alliance Defending Freedom Foundation. It's amazing what they have available with plans starting as low as $25 a month. Why wait? Just call them at 1-800-A-PATRIOT. Use the promo code MOJO50. Call them at 1-800-A-PATRIOT. Use the promo code MOJO50, or go to their website, patriotmobile.com/MOJO50 to get your activation fees waived today. Look, we won't be silent.
No, I can't.
They won't be silent, and you should join the thousands of Americans who have decided to do the exact same. Switch to Patriot Mobile today and let your freedom ring.
Mm-hmm. Mojo 50 HR department. Airmen surrounded by seamen with a few firemen and an Indian. YMCA. Sing it.
No.
YMCA.
No. Not gonna do it.
It's fun to stay at the...
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do.
I'm not gonna do it. Nope. Not gonna. So migrants have decided to break the border gates.
Well, wait a minute. So what is Trump doing about that?
And
because
force their way. Well, you didn't.
That's war, isn't it? Like if you cross you cross in the border like.
Finish? Can you let me finish? Can you let me finish? I gotta finish.
Okay.
Can you let me finish?
Okay, finish.
You gonna let me finish?
All right, finish.
Forcing their way into Mexico. to Mexico
Hmm.
from the south.
So
They went below the belt.
that's
If you ever look
So-
at a map, like, so South America, and you got Central America, which is Mexico, and then you got North America. It's like a Texan in skinny jeans. You know, you have a big North America, you got the United States, you got the belt,
It's nasty.
you got the belt, and then you've got that one leg because you can't fit all of it in one. It's like a Texan in skinny jeans. It's just not a good idea.
Skinny jeans themselves aren't a good idea.
That's true.
Well, no, yeah. Well,
That's true.
yeah. I guess.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
if she says it's true, it's true.
It's true. So, Mexican authorities said that a group of over 350 people, they just stopped a caravan of 10,350 make it?
You know,
Broke the locks at a gate at the Guatemalan border on Friday and forced their way into the southern Mexican area to join a larger group of migrants trying to make their way toward the United States.
Well, I was gonna say that 10,000 kind of made a big hole.
Mexico gets around. That's what I'm saying.
They're a little loose in the sheets.
Yeah, a little bit loose in the sheets. It's like a doorknob. Everybody gets a...
Everybody turn.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. That's very true.
Oh, so 350 people, huh?
Yeah, 350 people. See, the Institute said that the migrants were acting hostile and aggressive
What?
and accused them of also attacking local police in Matapa, a Mexican village that lies on the border.
Hashtag nailed it. Hashtag like a native.
Exactly. See, the group of 350 people pushed past Mexican guards guarding the bridge and joined a larger group of about 2,000 migrants who were walking toward Tapachula
Hashtag like a native.
in the latest caravan to enter Mexico.
So these are just some fine individuals, basically, that are traveling,
True.
right? They're just
Yes.
they're upstanding citizens who,
Fine, upstanding young men.
yeah, who just looking for a better life, right? Nothing wrong with them. They're just
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
you.
Looking for love.
But why would they wait? Why would? So these are not. Wait a minute. They're not perfect people.
No.
No, nothing.
No. They're aggressive
They're just like aggressive.
and hostile. They're not perfect people.
Possibly just maybe.
One of them says, and I quote, "I have been HIV positive for 16 years."
Oh well.
But her reasoning for going north wasn't just medical treatment. Quote, "It's been 2 years since I heard from my son, who is in the United States, and money is scarce."
So the family just reunion is what we're doing. So
Yeah.
HIV positive. Like supposedly there's no cure for HIV.
Well, there is. There is. It's in the UK.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's in the UK.
We talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I'm surprised
Second
that-
person has now been cured from HIV in the UK.
Going the wrong direction.
Right. So they're going north. They should be going,
East.
yeah, that way.
Yeah, they should be going that way.
East.
Or if you're looking at me, they should be going that way.
Well, I don't know which way you're going. So whatever way, wherever east is to you, that's where they should go.
They should be heading that way, not north way.
Not north way.
Not north way.
Not north way.
No.
I mean, it is what it's going to be.
So
So a woman allegedly attacked her husband after he didn't say a word when she asked her, "Do I look pretty?"
so she stabbed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, look.
We'll
There's a
kind of
woman-
cover this over the commercial break here, but
There's a woman listening to this that
exactly. And nobody could hear that, so, you know. We'll be right back, guys, right after this. We'll fix it someday.
I wonder. I mean, you know what? It might have to be. Maybe I need to run the sound on my end.
Then I would get cut off.
Not necessarily. We haven't experimented with that to find out for sure.
No, I'm dead. I'm certain.
No, but no, I don't think so. Because you're trying to push both of our stuff. So my stuff is coming into your computer, plus sounds, plus you're pushing all of it out. Whereas if I'm pushing half of it into you,
there's a lot of pushing involved here, and I'm really not comfortable with this.
Awkward.
Buck Buchanan over on the Facebook says, "Ouch! Dylan in skinny jeans storming the border."
Thanks, Buck. I used to look good in skinny jeans. Thank you very much. Because I also weighed like 160 pounds. So
I don't want to know.
Well, it's good to know that we're being looked out for. Jake's Porn and Waffles over on the Twitters.
Wait, what?
Jake's Porn and Waffles.
Oh, okay. I see him.
At Dylan Lyles. If you're looking for videos containing airmen, fighters, and seamen, we got your back.
Hashtag arm yourselves. Oh, my. Oh, my. And then he had to fix it because he didn't tag everybody else in it, so he had to tag everybody else. My goodness.
Oh, it's a good day, Tater.
Apparently, over on the MeWe's, Zig the Trucking Gator says Brandon Morris would disagree with that statement, Steven. I don't know which statement that is.
Oh, about the skinny jean thing.
Skinny jeans? Oh, yes, that's true. I wasn't keeping track of time. I should have been. I'm just going to talk over the intro now because I can, and I should.
Damage is done now.
Yeah, it's all there. Welcome back, guys. Obviously, you heard me talking. This is Defenders Live on Mojo 50 Radio. We're also on Mojo 50 TV. If you go over to the website, mojo50.com, go to the TV page. We are there. You can watch us. It is live streaming.
It is. And why you don't have it bookmarked already, I don't know.
But I don't know. What the heck is wrong with you?
We know who you are.
Yeah.
We're watching.
Yeah. People.
Just
I know.
saying.
It's you.
It
you
is
in
that,
the back.
Right there. See it right there.
You in the back.
Or in the front.
No, I like the back.
Isolate that audio.
You can also check out our website. It's doaeshow.com, doaeshow.com, where you can get all the latest information about us and what's going on and what we have and all that available stuff. Plus,
swag.
And swag. Swag and swag.
Get the Jackhole Nation apparel, which our own beloved Matt from the cartel
was wearing today.
Matlock was sporting that. Looked all studdy and
snazzy.
It is.
Snazzy in that Jackhole gear. It was great.
Yep. Get yours. You want to look as snazzy as Matlock. You will never have pipes like his, but you can at least look like you do.
Yeah.
In a Jackhole Nation t-shirt.
Correct. This is completely correct. That's true. Hey, Dylan.
So we had a story.
No. I got to ask you a question first.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Seriously.
I'm afraid of questions at this point. I got suckered into something earlier on Facebook from my brother. So.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What's the next gun that you're looking for?
For me or for...
Oh, you're looking for the lady, aren't you?
Well, see, that's where I'm torn because she needs something to conceal carry. However, we've gone through the class, but I'm the only one who went ahead and got the license. She hasn't gotten hers yet. So part of me is kind of going, well, if you're going to drag your feet, maybe I'll give me a new one. I don't know. I don't know why. You're asking for a reason. I would like to know why. Do you have a suggestion for one?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do. See, over at Tar River Arms right now, they've got a bunch of promos going on. One of them is any Sig Sauer P320 purchase comes with a free $25 gift card using promo code Mojo50P320.
That's Mojo
50 P 320.
320. Yes.
Okay. Jeremy Hansen recommends the 1911 357 Magnum.
Yes. See, I carry around a, which a lot of people go, that's a really big, I carry around a Rock Island 1911 45.
Yeah, and it is a big gun.
It is a very big gun, but then when you're fat like I am, it's pretty easy to hide it.
He's let me hold his gun.
And he liked it.
It was rather large in my hand.
He'd probably do it again with a smile on his face.
Maybe make it fire a couple times. Oh, but you too can have fun with your gun when you go to Tar River Arms. Go to TRAguns.com. TRAguns.com. Go check them out. Sig Sauer is offering a couple things for TRA Guns customers as well. They got 2 great offers. If you go to sigsauer.com/promotions/Sig Days, it's buy any Sig Sauer P320 and receive $50 promotional code via email toward the Sig Sauer store, or buy a P320 M17 and receive 2 free 21-round magazines. Go check them out. It is amazing stuff. They've got a whole bunch of junk going on. And don't forget, when you do buy the Sig Sauer P320, use the promo code MOJO50P320 at checkout.
Yay. Yay, yay. Sorry, I'm...
Speaking of toilet humor.
Oh, we're not even going to go back to...
No.
Oh.
I don't
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I'm done.
Now we have nothing funny to end on.
What are you talking about?
Boo, hiss. Okay.
Hiss boo. Everything else that we're talking about is going to be funny to us.
Well, not everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
I'm going to lose. I promise you I'm going to lose my junk coming up here in a little bit.
All right, fine. We'll move that to the end. You know, all right. If you're going to be sassy, at least be Ben Sassy, okay?
Because Ben Sassy has got it down.
He does. He has got it down packed. Ben Sassy.
I feel like that needed a bell. I don't know why. The packed part, maybe.
True. That's true. So, let me get your feel. Let me see how you feel about this.
Okay, I'm glad you cleared that up.
Facebook and Twitter
Uh-huh.
are sitting in front of Congress and the Senate.
Okay.
And they're having talks about censorship.
Okay.
How do you feel about Facebook and Twitter censorship?
I don't like it. Clearly, no one likes to be censored.
Yes.
However, they are private companies.
Correct.
They do whatever the hell they want to do, however the hell they want to do it. It sucks. The big, giant, fat one. But, I mean, they can do whatever they want. And again, I don't like it. I don't approve of it. I am not the least bit thrilled of it. I really wish there was something equally popular that was not as dictatorial. But, you know, not for nothing. Thank you. I mean, and that's why we do the MeWe's. You know, why we're pushing the MeWe's as hard as we can. We're trying to get MeWe to be at least a viable, and it is to us, a very viable competitor to to the Twitters and the Facebooks. I mean, and
it works wonders.
It does. Like Kurt over at TRA loved it when we got him on there. He's been.
They can even julienne your fries.
Oh yeah, he's straight up. But yeah, no, I don't. Again, I'm not happy with it. I'm not thrilled about it.
Well, so here's the thing. If they're going to go to Congress and stand up in front of them and say, you know, hey, look, we're doing what we want to do and everything else, fine.
Yeah.
But that's not what they're doing.
Oh, they're not.
They're going up in front of Congress and the Senate, and they're going, well, you know, they're not just saying it's our company. They're saying this is how we define hate speech. And we're going to constantly modify and change our hate speech.
See, the problem with that is you're not sticking to a set standard. If you want to make up some cockamamie BS about, oh, well, this is what I think hate speech is. Fine. If you think that someone correcting you in the slightest fashion is an attack on your person, then fine. Then you take that. But you need to keep that standard across the board. And that also applies when you do the same thing to someone else.
Exactly.
And that's the reason why people are not happy with Twitter and Facebook, is not necessarily because of the censorship, though that does play a part of it. They don't like it because the rules constantly change. It works for one group of people or one person, but let someone else do the exact same thing, or not even the exact same thing. A very, like, you have to connect the dots and stand on your tiptoes to reach all the way out there, and they get blocked for it, or they get shadow banned, or they get banned entirely.
Yeah, and so he was talking to him, and he asked him to define hate speech, and the person went on this big diatribe, and they were like, "Yeah, it's dehumanizing. We remove our policies, blah blah blah." And he breaks in. He's like, "Look, I don't mean to be rude. I don't want to interrupt you. If we have a lot more time, but I just want to ask a precise point here because, well, I'm over time right now. A lot of a context of debate about the pro-life movement, and brings up violence. I mean, there's violence in abortion, and it's in the abortion. Can you explain to me how the pro-life position in any way violates in any way, and how any community standard could ever say that a pro-life person's speech should be shut down because somehow he doesn't follow that?"
Yeah, I don't blame him. It doesn't
add up.
If one person has the right to
talk trash,
well, just express your opinion.
Okay.
Let's not even say it's trash, because everyone has a different perception of everything. So, well, let's just say just you have your opinion, and you have the ability to voice your opinion.
Yes.
As freely and as openly as you want to. Why is it then you want to constrain someone else's?
Yes, and that's kind of where the rubber meets the road. Now, once again, these companies are private companies.
Yep.
They're not mandated by the government. They're not stopped by the government. Technically, the government has no oversight over anything that they do or what they do. If the government did step in and say, this is unconstitutional, blah, 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 technically they'd be incorrect, although social media has gotten to the point now to where it is almost at the same standard as utility.
Almost. We're from it, man.
It is very close because of how optimally it is being used on a day-to-day basis for communication purposes. And for somebody to say that that you're going to be limited, or that you're going to be blocked, or that if you say something the wrong way, or if you say something that they don't agree with, they're going to stop you from being able to utilize a service that's become so integral to our society.
Yeah.
That's when people start to shut down. And by shut down, I mean things like this. Bias on full display. Google has categorized Unplanned movie as propaganda.
What?
What?
That? Are you kidding me? Not Google.
Yes, Google.
Not the leading search engine of the entire world, where everyone goes for everything. One, it is so big it actually has its own name in the dictionary.
Yeah.
It's not just a noun, it's also a verb.
Yes. Did you know that propaganda was a genre of movie?
I didn't, actually.
Because up until this point, propaganda hasn't been a genre of movie, and any movie that were propaganda pieces in the past were never labeled as such. So much so that, I don't know, The Inconvenient Truth is labeled a documentary. Bowling for Columbine is labeled as a crime documentary. A Nazi propaganda film is labeled is labeled war/documentary. It has nothing to do. The entire movie is a propaganda film from Germany. Nothing to do with the war effort. Nothing to do with all the rest of it. It is complete. It's a complete farce made by Goebbels himself.
Yep. What was it?
And it's not considered propaganda. And yet, the Unplanned movie is labeled as propaganda in 2019?
What was the name of... Having a brain fart. What was the name of that movie Woodrow Wilson played in the White House?
Woodrow Wilson in the White House?
Yeah, remember?
Oh, you mean the one about the KKK?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that something?
I'm having a brain fart. I'm trying to remember.
Birth of a Nation. Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation. I'm doing a...
Got a lot of gun talk over on the MeWe channel.
Yeah, they are. They won't.
Yeah,
they
they
love...
do.
Birth of a Nation is available on Amazon Prime, by the way.
It is. You have to pay for it, though.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want to pay for it, but you have to pay for it.
Right.
Asking for a Jackal friend says, as much as I like Ben Sassy, have you ever tried Sassy with Massey? He also says Google doesn't even classify Nazi propaganda as propaganda. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't. And that's what I'm looking for.
That's what we're saying. I mean, it's crazy. What are you doing? You don't label propaganda as propaganda. How can you not label propaganda as propaganda, but then you're going to label things like Unplanned, which is a drama that is true.
That's true. Sorry, I didn't have my finger on the button.
That's true.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry.
It is a drama.
It is.
And it technically is true to life. But is it propaganda? No.
No. It's not. You can't
because
call
it's not supported by the government, you morons.
Well, no, because it also goes against the standard that everyone is trying to be forced to believe.
A propaganda piece.
Yep.
Is a piece pushed out by the government or the big narrative of the time, wanting to make sure that it's a patriotic thing. It's a push of information that is false.
Mm-hmm.
The Unplanned movie doesn't have false information in it.
Nope.
It doesn't have a skewed viewpoint in it. All it has is a movie about, I don't know, pregnancy and the like. And it pushes an idea and a reference that what's going to happen if you don't have a planned pregnancy. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that this movie was pushed out. But for Google to be pushing things like Unplanned as drama/propaganda is obscene to me. It's upsetting to me. And I mean, it's my point of view. And you can't get Dylan's point of view because he randomly ran out. I think his dogs were barking or his kids were dying or something happened. And so he ran out on us and other such. So I'm going to talk about some cat coolers. You should go to catcoolers.com because cat coolers is an amazing product. Not only are they rugged, not only can they keep your ice cold up to 7 days, but they're made in the USA and they're fully customizable. You see, they come in 4 different colors. They come in white, black, yellow, camouflage. Oh, and a 5th. Did I mention the 5th? It's called blue collar. It's called blue collar because it turns blue in a stripe when it gets cold. Cat coolers can be fully customizable. I mean, you can put our logo on there, the Mojo logo on there. You can put whatever you want on there. If you want to put just a pair of beach shorts or a bikini top and bottom, I don't care what you want to do. You can put it on these cat coolers and make it yours. Do you like the deer logo and you want to have a camouflage cooler? Boom, it's there. What about your favorite gun? You want to put it on there? Boom, it's there. Go check it out at catcoolers.com. Go to catcoolers.com. Use the promo code Steven. That's STEVEN. Over at catcoolers.com and get 10% off on the discount. Once again, that's catcoolers.com. Use the promo code Steven and get 10% off. You doing okay over there, buddy?
Yeah, no, I thought I heard something outside that was not a good thing, so I need to go check.
Ah.
It's a noise outside, and it wasn't my wife, and so I had to go make sure that I didn't have to shoot something.
Unwanted peoples over on Dylan's house. So you had something about the Unplanned movie that you wanted to talk about.
I did. So Steven sent me this thing about the bias, which I'd seen too, but so I'm sitting at my son's ball practice yesterday in the pouring rain, and I'm thinking, let me just Google, and I've done this on a couple stuff. I was just doing it just now for Birth of a Nation, trying to see what Google rates and would classify stuff like that. And in pulling it up, I'd found an article from, what was that called? The Cut.
The Cut.
The Cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the title of that article?
You know what? I don't have it in front of me at the moment.
Oh, would
Wait a
you
minute.
like me to read it?
You want to? Oh yeah, that's right. There it is down there. Unplanned is a movie that could get someone killed.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. It's about a movie about abortion. Pretty sure someone dies in that movie.
Allegedly.
Again, no. This is certainty. Someone dies in the movie.
That's true.
It's okay. They die. It's there. And if you read this, I don't know what you would call it. A review, I guess.
Diatribe, maybe.
Something. It's a very long-winded thing that actually doesn't do anything about anything.
So
there's so many words to basically say that I don't agree with this movie and it's horrible. Okay, but I braved this for all of you, so y'all didn't have to put up with this crap.
Good man. Good man.
Welcome.
So what'd you do? Did you go through it? You pulled out some points?
I did. I highlighted some of the stuff in here. One of the things that gets me. So this is from the article. Johnson's journey, talking about Abby Johnson, the lady who actually came up with the movie in the first place, who was partly this is centered around.
Mm-hmm.
But it says, quote, Johnson's journey from evil claws of Planned Parenthood to the praying hands of the Coalition of Life creates an easy arc, one that allows the filmmaker to spend a lot of time humanizing the saviors in pastel T-shirts gathered at a clinic and distancing themselves from less civilized protesters, like the sweaty, spiky-haired lump of man who shouts, "Baby killer," and "Keep your legs closed," to women getting out of their cars early in the movie. That's not who we are, the film argues, as if praying outside a healthcare center and creating an unwelcome audience of women seeking medical attention is not sanitized harassment.
Okay.
So,
hey, Dylan. Dylan, I'm gonna come pray for you.
No, don't.
I know you've been having some major issues and you've had some really hard things that you need to figure out. I'm going to come pray for you, buddy.
No, you can't. Because that is causing that's an unwelcomed audience around me. It's sanitized. It's not sanitized. That's harassment. I will not be a victim.
But I want to show you love.
I don't care. I don't care.
Love in the best way.
You can't sit here and tell somebody they have another option. God knows you can't do that. But anyway, it goes on. There's more stupidity. Again, the women seeking medical attention. You can tell just right there how this wonderful thing goes. And as we go on, in one scene, Johnson's character pressures a young woman. Many of the patients in the film appear to be teenagers, even though just 12% of Planned Parenthood's abortion patients are adolescents.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just makes it better. Only 12% are adolescents. Well, la-di-da.
Wait a second. Are they arguing that 12% of adolescents have abortions?
I guess.
And that isn't a problem?
Thank you. That's where I'm sitting. I'm like, that's even if okay, so let's play that game. So okay, it's a smaller number than everyone else. That's still what? 82% are older people. There's still another 82% that are slaughtering children, these unborn children here.
Right. Yeah.
And you're going to argue you're making it look like the adolescents do it more often than you're doing it, period. It's like a line.
Okay. No. Let me stop you here for a second. Let me stop you here.
Mm-hmm.
What is the population of transgender/gay LGBT peoples?
A lot.
No.
No, you mean there's not a lot? I mean, as much as we...
I mean percentage-wise.
Oh, isn't it like 0.001?
No, it's maybe...
Oh, maybe?
3% of the population is gay LGBT. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. All of it. Oh, I was thinking of just the one.
All of it all together. Maybe 3%.
Okay.
Name me a show that doesn't have a gay person in it. Name it.
SpongeBob?
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
Nope.
Shut up. Don't ruin it for me.
Name it.
Don't ruin it for me.
Name it.
I don't know. Fairly Odd Parents.
Nope.
Damn it. No, I am.
Don't you
up.
look? If you want to talk about making a percentage of anything seem like it's more than what it is, let's talk about quilt bag issues.
Yep.
Because that has become such a big Hollywood and small screen thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have at least one per cast, if not 10.
Yeah, it's almost like a mandate now. It really is. Any show that comes out, it is almost mandated that there has to be some form of homosexual character, even if they're not in an active relationship. It has to be there.
And you want to talk about this movie pushing an instance of unplanned pregnancy for youth? How about the movie Juno?
Oh, I know.
Big Hollywood movie.
Yep.
Juno.
Yep.
You don't remember that one, do ya?
Yeah, no, I do, because that was the only time that I think I actually liked Ellen Page.
Right. That was the one time.
That's it. After that, it's just...
Well, I mean, you can like the character and whatnot, but whatever. Last Man Standing. Good job, Erica.
There you go.
Good job, because it's, Tim Allen,
That's true. That's true. That's true.
It's true. So, yes, very good, Erica. But you understand where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
If
No,
you want to try and push a narrative, let's look at the narrative that's been pushed about this. Us making one freaking movie about unplanned pregnancies and making sure that people understand that abortion is not the way to go.
Because there are other options. That's the kicker. They're trying to shove this as there's absolutely no other option. There are a lot of options. I went in digging for this, and I could have, believe me, I could have made an entire show about this. I thought about doing a live just because, I actually found an article, and we may bring it up. And this was supposedly from some kind of official polling thing or whatever. The list that listed the reasons is like 11 or so reasons why women justify getting an abortion. And it is amazing the stuff that these women will turn around and say, and it's, oh, well, I'm not ready for it. You were ready to not take the steps required to not get pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about not having sex. I mean,
you could have taken any of those other steps.
There's a whole bunch of them. He could have wore a raincoat. You could have taken the pill. You worked together as a team. Heck,
you could have worn some sort of raincoat-ish thing.
Yeah, you both could have.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Been, at least then if you've done all those steps, then I mean, it is what it is. But no, we've diminished life into
just a byproduct of having fun.
Oh, don't even get me started on this. I'm not even done. So we haven't. The whole point of this article was to get to, it could get somebody killed. This is a dog whistle.
Right.
If I keep throwing that word
around. You know what?
I
I don't care anymore.
Oh, but it gets so much better.
I don't care anymore. We've got bigger and better things to hit here.
No.
Before the bell break, we have to hit them. Look, yes, we do. See, California has taken a big step forward, man.
Thank God. California's getting their junk together, right?
In banning hotel toiletries.
What?
Yeah, see, California has decided that they're going to push a bill through their assembly. It passed their committee vote 6-3. It's a measure that bans hotel toiletries in the small plastic bottles that are 12 ounces or less. Any violators would incur a $500 fine for each subsequent offense, not exceeding $2,000 a year, according to the text of the bill. What this means for them is basically California is now going to tax every hotel, motel, and Holiday Inn. Thank you. $2,000 more a year just to keep going. And with that, folks, it's time for the show in. Look, you can follow us, DOAE Show, at DOAE Show on the Twitters, the Facebooks, the MeWes, the YouTubes, anything that you want to find. It's at DOAE Show. Go to our website, DOAEshow.com/shop if you want to buy any of the swag that we have, plus the Jackhole Nation gear. You can also go to mojo50.com, mojo50.com, and don't forget, MojoCon is right around the corner. If you haven't bought your tickets, too bad, because they're out of sale, and whoever's going is going, and whoever's not going is not going. So I'll see you there. I don't know about Dylan, but there's everything else here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, dang it, I ran out of time for the bell count. Sorry.